Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Zenith Achievers. Today we are going to learn an easy and simple topic, modals. What are modals? Modals are helping words that comes with a main verb in the sentence and performs different functions such as possibility, advice, suggestion, asking and many more. We have already learned about 4 types of modals in our previous video. Today we shall continue learning about new 4 types of modals. So today the first modal that we are learning is known as will. The word will is always used to show about future. Right? Whenever we are using the word will, we are talking about certain future event. But this future event will be an intended future event. What do you mean by intended? Intended means certainly something might definitely happen. So intended means you are sure it is going to take place. For example, I will attend my friend's wedding. Right? So wedding is going to take place in future and I am certain, I am sure that I am going to attend this wedding. So it is an event which is planned. It is intended that we are going to do. Second function of will can be asking a favor. For example, will you finish my journal for me? Will you finish my journals? So herein we are asking for a favor. It can also be used for asking information. When I want to take out an information from someone, I can use the word will. Herein we can take an example. For example, will she give me notes of geography? So we are asking for an information. So will performs 3 functions. First is future, which is intended. When I say intended, means sure to happen. Second is asking a favor and third is asking information. Similarly with will, we have another modal auxiliary, that is would. Would is the past form of will. Okay, so would is the past form of will. So it talks about past ability. Something that I could do it but now no longer I might be able to do it. Or I would have done this but now I cannot do this. So it talks about past ability. I would have eaten a whole pie as a child. So it means मैं अगर बचपन में चाहती तो मैं एक पूरा का पूरा पाई खा सकती थी. So I would have eaten talks about my past ability. Second, would also functions as a conditional statement. Conditional, very common word. Everywhere we find terms and conditions. This conditional is also talking about similar thing. If I would get up early, I would go for running. I would go for exercising. So conditional. अगर जल्दी उठती तो मैं चाहती. So conditional statement talks about if. If it takes place, then only it will happen. If I would have studied hard, I would have got good marks. Condition, I would have got good marks. So it talks about condition. If this happens, then the event will take place. So would talks about past ability. It talks about conditional statement. It also talks about habits, habitual actions. What do you mean by habitual actions? Actions that keep repeating every day. The action that you do always. something that keeps occurring always. So habitual actions, routine. So would is used to talk about habitual actions. For example, I would always reach on time to my school. So when I was going to my school, during my school days, I always reached on time. It was my habitual action. So would is used as a past form of will, performing different functions such as past ability, conditional statement and habitual actions. After understanding about two modals, will and would, third modal auxiliary or our helping verb is shall. Shall also talks about future like will, but it has different functions. First function for shall is order or to give a command. What do teachers do? Always give orders, always give command. I shall order you to bring me all your books. It could be you shall complete your assignment. So it's a command, it is an order. You shall complete your assignment. So shall is to show order, it is used to show command. Second function for shall, future plans. As I already said, shall denotes future. So shall can come with future plans. I shall go to Goa. Future plans, shall go. So shall is used to talk about order, command. It is used to talk about future plan. It also talks about promises. I shall always take care of you. It's a promise, right? So shall is used to talk about order or a command. It is used to show future plan. It is used to show promises. It can also use to show certain suggestions. What kind of suggestion or an advice? We shall always carry an umbrella whenever it rains. So whenever it is going to rain, it is a suggestion that you should carry your umbrella. Okay. Last function is offer. To give an offer to someone. For example, shall I carry your bag? So, shall has many functions such as order and command, future plans, promises, suggestions and offer. Now we will study about our fourth modal. So, our fourth modal that we are going to study for the day is should. Should is also the past tense of shall. How it is used and how it can be different from shall that we will see. Should, first and foremost, talks about compulsion, talks about obligation. When I say obligation, it means forcefulness, compulsion to do something. You should obey traffic rules. Isn't it compulsion? You have to. If you don't, what happens? You have to pay fine. So obligation talks about forcefulness or compulsion to do something. You are obligated to do it. So should talks about strong and forceful obligation. Second, it talks about probability. What do you mean by probability? Probability means occurrence of an event. How many times it can occur or chances or likely to come. So probability talks about occurrence. For example, the train should be arriving in 5 minutes. Right? So it is probability, that means how often it is likely to happen. So that is probability. So should has two important functions apart from other functions. First is obligation, that is strong and compulsory command. Second is probability, that is occurrence. Again, it will also have a performance of command. For example, you should reach on time. It's a command, forceful command. It is not soft or polite request like you do in shall. So should performs functions such as obligation, probability, command, suggestion or advice. Suggestion, advice, recommendation, all these are synonymous of each and same meaning. For example, you should take your medicines on time. Should, advice, recommendation, suggestion. So today we have learned about 4 modals, that is will, would, shall and should. These 4 modals are almost connected to future tense. The 2 future tense that we are connecting are will and shall, and 2 future tense but in the past form is would and should. For more such videos, do like, share and subscribe. In case you have any doubt, do post in the comment section. Thank you.